You're right. This is the best time in the world to be an actor and the worst time. But it's the best time because you can take this or whatever and shoot something and potentially get 20 million views and make a lot of money and then go, well, I don't have to work at Starbucks anymore. At least I have enough money. And if I keep this up and then people will recognize me, I might be, that professional actor I want to be. It's all in your control.
Feel like the difference between actors coming up now versus say back when we started, you have got to be an actor slash producer. You have to be that what's going to separate that success line is going to be the people who are actors and are generative. They're generating stuff. They're
Yeah.
business minded. They're looking to create jobs for themselves and create strategic alliances with people. When you have something to offer, if someone does connect with you brought up a thing. People say we should do something together, and I'm like. I'm kind of already up and running. What are you bringing to the
Yeah.
table? I know it sounds glib and harsh,
But it's the
but
truth.
if you have something to offer, hey, I've got the script idea, you've got a barn and a camera, like, if you're going to make a strategic alliance with someone, have something to bring to that table that
Absolutely.
dovetails with what they do. Now you can scaffold with each other.
Right. Well, the other part about this whole equation is that now as a professional actor, you have like you said, a product that you can then, I mean, look, if you're just waiting around for someone to cast you in something and then go on social media and go, look, I was in Lucifer, or I was in this show, and you're going, okay, awesome. But the momentum is what's missing in our acting world is that you have to constantly be working because we know work begots work. Also, I saw this great interview. By far, by the way, I'm making this announcement that my favorite show ever, I'm putting it in my ever category, is Resident Alien. Just I think it's hysterical. And the gentleman's the lead gentleman is Alan Tuttle, I think it is, and he's a very big voiceover guy. He did the in the Rogue One. He does the robot. He's done a shitload of Disney stuff. If you look him up, Alan Tittle, he plays the alien. Hysterical. But the cool part about it is that during this, because an alien that comes to America, Earth, and he's here to take over and destroy it. Well, he winds up becoming very human. But the reason why I'm mentioning this is that you know, he really, when you look at his performance and what he's doing, it's just so great because he does this like VO because he's used to doing that as the alien, and you hear him talk about the world and how uh-oh, my microphone moved. Sorry. It's my microphone is attached to the umbrella. So there it is. Anyway, anyway, the point is there's this great little commentary. I just think it's such a great show because it has so much to it. But in essence, it also reminded me sort of like doing your own type of thing. What's the difference anymore? You say to me, look, I got an idea about doing like the DNA dad thing that we're creating. I got this idea. Now, what's happening in our industry, here's where we're at. The big boys, the studios and the streamers and us. And here's the deal. It's gone like this because we know that the verticals are now a $2 billion industry a year, mostly out of China. It's going to go up to 200 billion. So what the big boys have done is they said, wait a second, you mean we don't have to produce these $1 billion movies like Oppenheimer or whatever, and we can just pay these people like Rick and Will to produce that thing and put it on our programming and make a lot of money and pay them little? I'm telling you that right now, the scales are like this. And if anything, you have more flexibility because you don't have a board and you don't have to worry about this stuff. If you are not waking up every day and trying to create something by yourself, you're missing the boat. That was a long explanation to tell you my favorite show and then also into what you should be doing, but I think you got what I'm saying.
I think that's important for everyone to just like hear everything we're saying and be inspired. I know it can be very, you read about this and the death of Hollywood and filming is moving to other countries. And we read these grim reports
Yeah.
and how AI this and that. But Will and I are here to say, I mean, there is still plenty of work and outlets for work and generative things that you can do to create work. I think it's a very inspiring time. And
Yeah,
I'm still thrilled to be an actor and
yeah,
director and casting director. I'm staying as busy as I ever have been. So
yeah.
I want the people who watch this to use this as a shot in the arm. Watch it daily. Watch Will's little, you know, morning cup of Joe,
Whatever. Yeah,
metaphysicals, whatever he's doing,
yeah.
because these are it's a very inspirational time. If you
It
have the
is.
drive, skill plus drive is a
Yeah,
very combustible combination. So
absolutely. Yeah.